What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cook cracking this thing, back in this thing, like cook cracking this thing. You feel me? You feel me? Hit me with a like, with a comment, with a good subscribe. For everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use, it's knowledge you can't get, and nobody's in college. Hit me with a like, comment, subscribe. But for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network, tap in with a tap in. If you ain't tapped in with that tap in, everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Yes, that's TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use. Knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, man. We finna slide over here to the turtle tank. Finna slide over here to the turtle tank. Why the hell? There we go. Finna slide over here to the turtle tank. Slide over here to the turtle tank. Slide over here to the turtle tank. Where dirty bathwater and confessions over federal phones are a norm, and common sense is the rarity. We finna jump in here without no further ado. Don't see what simple 1 and 2 gotta say. Let's get into this. Let's go.
Owners Sharice Mills and Luce Cannon. Please refrain from continuing to post any unauthorized use of our content from here on out. Please reach out to cutthecontent@gmail.com for authorization rights to any of our posted contents moving forward. You may begin speaking now.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
What's up with the wife? The people from 5 South, the one I was downstairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was downstairs with a couple of my homies,
Mm-hmm.
and he popped up here, and I'm gonna let him tell you the story about Bricc, because Puka but been lying the whole time.
Oh, Lord, no.
Hold on.
Oh.
This is the Yak.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's up? So word is Bricc Baby saying that Cannon asked him to cooperate, which is the reason why he got him out of there because he felt uncomfortable. Is that true?
Ask you to cooperate?
Yes.
I don't know. So what was happening was they kept bumping heads, and then Luce called him out. You know what I mean? Told him, come on, let's go up to the cell. And I kind of stopped him from getting into it.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, the next day I went to court. When I come back from court, they already had moved Luce. But you know what I mean? It was like somebody went to the police and told them what was going on.
Oh, wow. So it had nothing to do with him asking him to cooperate or anything to that nature. He was just didn't want to fight Cannon.
Right.
Oh, wow. Well, the story is he called Adam on No Jumper and told Adam that, he had Cannon move because he felt uncomfortable because he was trying to have him implement him or ask him to work with the government. But it made no sense because why would he ask him to do that when he's not even on his case? You know what I'm saying? So it just didn't make any sense. I already didn't believe it. So now that you just came from down there, that's really what happened. So he just didn't want to fight Cannon and he went and told somebody.
Right. No, he went and told the police. He just don't tell nobody. He went and told the police.
Oh.
That's why they moved Cannon up off the floor.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for letting me know. People sometimes don't want to believe Cannon when he be telling what's going on in there. So it's good to hear from somebody else. All right. Appreciate you.
I can't wait to get out to here so y'all can hear my story because I done seen it firsthand. Yeah. All right. Enjoy your day.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Hello.
That's crazy, baby.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, apparently he's going around saying that, which, I don't know, even if Adam is telling the truth or not, because, right now they're on this whole, trying to smudge or smear your name and keep them clean, which I don't understand. I tried calling Remo and Flakko today to get you on the line. And for some reason, this is the first time they didn't take the call.
Yeah, we call in on Tuesday.
No. Let me tell you something. If they don't take your call on Tuesday, we will definitely be shutting it all down. That's all. Don't trip.
Like, bro
Right.
is a straight buster, a sweetheart.
Now it's different when you out there and you're not fighting no Fed case and you entertaining people. But now when you up in there, like you're not about to go lie on no Bricc Baby. What for? You know what I'm saying? Y'all was sellies. Y'all changed.
She don't leave too many crumbs on the table now, does she? That girl gonna eat it all up until there ain't none left. All right, let's start from the tizop. You have this random guy who Luce Cannon's putting on the phone. Remember, Bricc Baby said that that's somebody who just got out of the hole for Uh, Welch's graping juice, grape grape juice. He said that person, I'm not sure if it's the same person, but somebody up there just got out of the hole for, taking someone else's masculinity from them forcefully at that. So that's that. I'm not sure if that's the same guy. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'm not sure why Bricc Baby threw that into the universe, but that's a very strong accusation. The guy who is speaking on behalf of Luce Cannon, him specifically, it's hard to know what's going on in there, and we don't want to call him a liar, but we don't want to call him a truther either, because Luce Cannon has been known to manipulate and lie and finesse people, and kind of has his own roundabout way of getting what he wants out of people, despite the fact that it's yet to even like having any truth. Like, it's literally like finna roll right past the Johnnies. Let me go ahead and put this on real quick. Y'all think I'm playing? I wasn't playing. Look, roll right past him. Yeah, right. Put that seatbelt on real quick. Not me. Anyway, don't act like you don't do it. Don't act like you don't do it. We all Johnny watch, and we all put our seatbelt on at the last minute after Johnny watching. We all Johnny watch. We ain't the only one. Anyway, so that's that. And then he's saying that Adam ain't taking his calls, and Woody Bam this, and Flakko and Remo not answering the calls. Now I can see Adam not taking the calls, but Flakko and Remo not taking the calls is different, because that's supposed to be big OG Luce Cannon. That's Flakko's man. Flakko did all that meat eating. Flakko did all that investing, spending money on his books, and now you're not allowed to bring him up on no jumper anymore. So this is going to be a very interesting situation for Flakko, who has tried to buy a friendship. He's finna learn a hard lesson, because when you go against your master, Adam 22, is yous gonna goes against master? Master says yous can't talk about that boys no more on that screen, on that picture screen, on that little black thing that capture your likeness, and the green light come on, the red light come on, and it hit record. Yeah, that thing that y'all use to make them old podcasts. Master says yous can't talk about Luce Cannon on that thing no more. And if yous talk about Luce Cannon on that thing no more, boy, you gonna get put outside, and he gonna give you some lashings. So we gonna see what's gonna go on with that, man. Let's jump back into this content.
Nobody's gonna sit there and lie. Everybody, I'm telling
But
everybody the truth.
didn't you just tell me he emailed you talking about he wish he was up there with you?
Exactly.
Oh my God. So it's like, what is it? Is he needs to pick a side? Is either he gonna go and talk nonsense, or really want to be cool with you? Like, which one is it?
Yeah, he's trying to create content because he's trying to ride the wave. But of course, people is gonna try to smear your name because we getting all the attention. Like
Man,
my
listen.
queen, me. So it's like sweetie. He's a sweetheart. He's a cupcake.
Mm-hmm.
Soft marshmallow.
And,
So this is the truth.
I hear you,
And
baby. I hear you. It's
just
just
say it.
I do not like this attention. I wish we had a different type of attention right now. Okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna get it. It's gonna be like I said with Trump. We're gonna make everything great again.
Not you using Trump's line.
And
Oh
fact.
man! Next thing you're gonna hear, I hear Bubble Butt say, "Oh, Cannon's trying to work with Trump." You know how he tried to take one thing and run with it.
Yeah, nah, he's goofy. Bubba Butt is a goofy. But see, we have to remind the people that they only do certain things. They only doing certain things because I'm in here.
Of
You know when
course,
I was
I know that,
calling
baby.
them out, yeah, when I was calling them out for a fade and telling them I beat the brakes.
This call is
Honey,
from a federal prison.
I understand.
I
I
was,
was there
I,
when you guys were on a three-way call on FaceTime, and I heard it all. I understand. They were
yeah,
trying to
and
beg
now,
and plead.
yeah, you beg and plead now, and it's like they waiting till I get in here. Oh, make sure the bail got denied so Kenny don't get free. Like he's a goofy,
No,
but
but
at the
you
end,
know what too? It's funny, right? You dropped that video of you wishing everybody happy Mother's Day to all the
uh
sweethearts
huh,
or whatever.
uh huh.
And why oh boy with the extensions want to go and try to call me fat and a BBW. Nigga, you can't even bag a BBW your damn self talking about BBW. But listen,
I
I
don't
thought that was
understand.
hella funny.
Listen, no, listen. The crazy part about it is he never even um really seen you. You get what I'm saying? He's a
No,
groupie.
no.
He's a fan. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we laugh at that because is he wish that he could ever talk to you. You get what I'm saying?
Listen, far from it.
We we
Far
we
from
we we we, we laugh at people like that. We never even seen him with a girl on the internet.
it.
Like, so we
No,
can't even
no,
talk.
for real. Actually, the female that he's allegedly talked to went and outed him. So, that's the sad part. It's like, yo, whoever you did talk to don't really give a shit about you. And I heard you use them for money. So who's the buster here? You know what I'm saying? He was just crying to you the other day talking about he want to get his $10,000 that Wack took from him to boost his YouTube. And all it was bots. But now
Oh
him and
yeah, yeah,
him and Wack is best buds. You need to go focus on figuring out how you're gonna get your 10 bands back, because that shit ain't working.
yeah. No, but you see, they still don't get no numbers. You get what I'm
None,
saying?
none whatsoever. It's just fake. And the sad thing is, right? If you notice, everybody around Wack, he tries to act like they're friends, but really and truly, he just plays them and use them to make a bag. Every one of them. He don't really help
Yeah, no,
people. It's not helping. That's just like when they were trying to get me a license, a gun license or whatever, and was gonna charge me like $1,000 over the price, and he told me, oh, it's only 200. I said, so wait a second, yo, Whacking R&B was gonna try to make some money on top of it? Like, what the
yeah,
hell?
yeah, yeah. He
Oh, hell
told me
no.
that. Yeah, listen, they broke. That's all.
Like, how
But
you supposed to be someone's friend and going and trying to add money on top, and then he want to talk about what you do for interviews? And boy, bye. He do that shit for a cup of coffee. Cup of coffee
yeah,
it
that's
costs $10. He says it's 20. That's that type of nigga he is. Bitch
yeah.
ass
But I
nigga.
love you.
You
Yeah.
let me say this.
This
Whack,
phone about to hang up
you
though.
still a bitch, Whack. You still a bitch. Sorry.
Trying to chase a little 10 bands. Wait, 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 wait. 600 trying to chase some 10 bands. 600, don't let me find out that Wack flu flammed you, bro. As big as you are. As big as you are. Don't say you let that little bitty teeny weeny teeny two-face one face. Don't tell me you let that teeny weeny short, a little short. Don't want a little bitty man flu flam you, love boys. Don't say you let that little boy flu flam you. You supposed to be the biggest kid on the playground. How you let a little bitty Wack flu flam you? Everything past that was just pretty much drama and more 1-2 step like Sierra to create messiness on top of an already messy situation. And Sharice is loving every second of it. She's powered up. She is powered up, and it's incredible because even though Wack sits down and piss and he menstruates, still dealing with a man, baby. Even if only by chromosome, because it ain't damn sure by nothing else. It's only literal by definition scientific chromosome. He for sure identify as a poodle. Anyway, we finna keep y'all posted as these stories and more continue to develop, man. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, hit that get subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. And we out here to the next one. It's red dots to the left. You know the rest. Free Avenue Angels where he's free.